What is up? Welcome to some Gears of War 4 beta gameplay, and this is some team deathmatch on Foundation, and I'm going to be using the Lancer and the Gnasher, which, I mean, pretty much, if you don't use the Gnasher in Gears of War, I don't really know what you're thinking. I mean, Gears of War 3 was kind of the only, I never played Judgment, but Gears of War 3, I mean, there was a sawed-off, so, I mean, if you used that one, you were kind of like, people didn't really like you, but the sawed-off was pretty good. It was a good one-hit kill, but I was never a fan. I've always been more of a fan of the Gnasher. But I have to say, this beta, you know, I played it for probably 2 or 3 hours yesterday. I got to like level 9, and I really enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. It's definitely something different. You know, I say that about all these betas that I've played, but this beta is definitely it feels like Gears of War 3. It plays just like all the other Gears of War. It's fun. I feel like Gears of War is really just about like kind of maintaining your engagements a little bit. I mean, you don't want to just like, it's hard to run into situations where there's 4 guys or something and kill them all. That's just my personal opinion. So, I mean, you can, but it takes like, a lot of Gears of War, like, it's not really, the dodge roll isn't as, it's good, but it's not like really where skill happens. Like, it takes skill to wall bounce, which is just bouncing back and forth between walls if you don't know. And I mean, when people wall bounce, and that's kind of when, like, that's when things get tough. I mean, when someone's wall bouncing on you with their Gnasher, and it's like, it gets scary. But I have to say, I really do enjoy this game. You know, it seems like the freaking bots were loving the chainsaw me yesterday. I don't know if that's just me, but it seems like the bots chainsaw more than anyone. Because, you know, right there, I just got chainsawed by a bot. And, you know, I played, like, probably the next, like, 2 or 3 games I played, that happened to me. I kept having that happen. And it was just, it got frustrating. I was like, oh my god. I was like, I'm so done with these bots. I keep getting killed by bots. It's just depressing. They're just chainsawing me. But I have to say, fun game. I have only played Team Deathmatch. I'm going to try out Dodgeball a little later today, probably when I get off work. But I'm going to hop on the beta here in a little bit and probably try to get some more gameplays. But the one thing I haven't figured out really effectively how to use is this drop shotgun. And it's a new gun, so I mean, it's going to take a minute to figure out, but I've managed to get a couple kills with it, but it's really just like, it confuses me. I understand what it does, but I don't understand how to get the range on the gun that some people get. I feel like some people get some like really long shots with it, and I don't know how they're doing it. It really confuses me. So I'm going to try to figure that out, maybe talk about that more in another video, explain it a little more, but I mean, Gears of War has always been great. You know, it seems like they never change too much, and if they change stuff, they just add in good things, maybe like game modes or other things that people want. Gears of War has never been like one of the games that takes away things and makes it worse. I feel like every Gears of War, maybe it hasn't been, the first one, the multiplayer was like revolutionary, and I feel like they always seem to build on it. They never ruin it, you know. I never played Judgment, so I'm not going to talk about that. That's the only Gears of War I haven't played, like, for extended periods of time. Gears of War 1, I like that game. That game was just fun. You know, Gears of War 2, they added stuff. They added, like, chainsaw battles, which, you know, that was fun. It wasn't anything super crazy, but it was something different. You know, people were like, oh, this is cool. I like how you can do this. But Gears of War 3, they just like, they added so much to the game, which was just awesome, I thought. You know, they added more in Horde mode, which, you know, I almost wish the beta included like a Horde map so you could play, you know, maybe just one and put like 20 levels or something in it, but just something, because I feel like Horde is one of those things, you know, it's essentially Gears of War's zombie mode, but I like it more than zombies just because of the fact that it ends, and then it's like, they have boss waves, or at least they did in the last one, and then they always, like, you can play it on every map, so I mean, like, while there aren't maps specifically designed for Horde, every map you can play it on, so, and then with Gears of War 3, they added in the building aspect, where you could build stuff to help you out, which was awesome. I thought that was just crazy fun. So, I definitely kind of wish that was in this beta, but I'm happy with it. You know, the maps, there's only 3 maps, but it seems like you never just play the same map over and over again because people like to generally cycle through them. But I will have to say, the map I probably despise the least, or not despise the least, the map I probably like the least would have to be, I want to say, it's not Dam, because this is, because Dam, it's not Foundation, this is Foundation, and Dam is like, I don't know how to explain the map, but it's basically a darker map. I want to say it's like, I don't even know what it's called, but it's like, it's the more dark map, and it just seems like that map isn't very, it's not that it's not well designed, it's just hard to navigate in my personal opinion, and I just don't really care for it. But, you know, I finished the game 5-1, nothing really special, you know, I'm sorry it's not anything special, but I'll have some more gameplays for you and some more videos, so hope you enjoyed.